The Florida Panthers are ready to scratch and claw on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Will we see a rat infestation tonight? Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Panthers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Winnipeg's got the puck behind the net. Dished on over to Ehlers. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Handles the pass. Takes a shot. Puts it wide of the net.
Well, the goaltender's really challenging, and there's not much net available. He's looking to really fill it, and he can't find the spot.
Scores! 25 now on the year. He just continues to come up clutch.
I love his shot mentality, James. I mean, he has got a heater, and he's not afraid to unleash it. 25 on the season, showing his pure, natural goal-scoring ability.
Puck scooped up by Miller. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Panthers cross the line and gain the zone. And not much on that one. Blistering shot! And does it again! Great reach with the stick by Mikkola. Misses! And now he moves it quickly to Ekblad. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Florida's looking to break out. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Off a stick and they can't connect. Jostling for the puck but still moves away. Quick shot. Turns it aside. In front of the net and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Ekblad's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
Winnipeg's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to... Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty. But the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
The first penalty kill of the game for this group here, and we know their penalty kills rank toward the bottom of the league, but this group's got a lot of confidence, a lot of energy. They just might be able to shut down this power play unit.
Quick feed to Corrali. Florida's got the puck along the wall. The Jets gain control of the puck. Looking to break out here on the power play. Picked off by Barkov. Now a quick pass to Forsling. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Coughs it up on the play. Here's a short pass to DeMello. Winnipeg's got the puck against the half wall. The Jets will play it from the corner. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Grabs it with the glove.
Pakinen's made an incredible save right there, and it's kind of status quo. He's had such a consistent presence in the net all season long, as indicated by his save percentages. Teams in the win column can't do much more than give your team a chance.
Miller's moving the puck through his own zone. It's a 2-on-1. Stops and looks for options. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Picked up along the boards by Gallagher. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Scheifele's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Jets get a hold of the draw. Moves it quickly over to Scheifele. Puck picked up by Ehlers. That opportunity's rejected. Florida's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. The Panthers have it now. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line.
Mikkola's almost back on the ice.
The Jets' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Denied by Hellebuck. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Tkachuk's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw. Scores! Yanni Gourde with the finish. The Panthers are closing this period on a high note, now leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set the tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
A centering chance! And that goes off a body and a ride. Quick pass to Leddy. Feeds the puck to Niederreiter. And he dodges the poke check there. And a great save. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Rips it from the blue line. No room for that one to get through. They've got numbers here. Great poke check on the reach. Sends a pass over. Florida's got it along the wall. And that's intercepted by Nemesnikov. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Florida's got to find a way to push and continue to press like they did in the first 20 minutes, James. I mean, that was impressive. They executed on their possession and found ways to attack the net. They've got a 2-goal lead, but sometimes it's tough to replicate a first period when you're firing on all cylinders.
Knocked away with the stick by Tkachuk. And that's off a stick. Puck sent over to Barkov. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled.
Morrissey's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Hellebuck's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Morrissey's finding a way to limp himself back to the bench here and finish his shift. But, man, it's been a tough one. He got injured somewhere in the midst of it, showing a lot of heart and passion here as he's committed to staying on the ice for his team.
Velarde's won the face-off. And he sends it across to Provorov. Slides it on over to Gallagher. And now he tries to get it across to Perfetti. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Here they come on the attack. Sends the pass in front, and that chance is blocked. The Jets play it along the boards. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Slides it up to Kovacevic, and they'll go the other way with it. Here we go, puck's in deep. Heavy hit into the wall, and look at this. We're going to get a stoppage here as the whistle's blown. That pane of glass is broken.
Well, safety is the first priority, and it was a thunderous hit, and as a result, there's a crack in the pane, and they'll have to replace that, James. The maintenance crew will come out here and make sure that it's taken care of.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Florida's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Novak's got it in the defensive end. A little banging and crashing now. He got all of that one. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Coughs up the puck after that hit. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. The Jets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Now he slides it up to Niederreiter. Rocks him on the play. Puck grabbed by Lowry. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Shillington's taking it from his own end. Here's a shot! Big-time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Well, this has become the hottest ticket in town, literally another sellout. What can you say? This is an ongoing theme now, Cheryl.
It's an ongoing theme because they're on a roll when you're playing well, and it's a lot of fun to watch. People want to be in the building to see your next W.
Tries to get the puck over to Scheifele. The Panthers gain control of it. And it's a quick pass to Kulikov. Pass stolen in the open ice. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And now he angles it across to Tkachuk. Oh, and he stops that one. Scrum along the wall. And that's kicked out from the scrum. Florida's working the puck near the point. Takes it in front. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Winnipeg's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
Florida's have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. Winnipeg's won the defensive zone draw. Connor's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Morrissey. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Quick feed to Ekblad. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Connor. Florida's got it in the neutral zone. The Jets get a hold of the puck and tries to make a diagonal pass to Scheifele. Rocked him in the open ice. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Kähkönen.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Verhaeghe's working it around in the corner. From the point, takes a shot. They've got a 2-on-1. And they're on the attack. Feeds it over. Oh, what a stop denying that rush. Moves it quickly over to Perfetti. Big time stop there. Takes the feed from his own end. Way too much congestion blocks that. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And he slides it quickly to Miller. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. From the right side and up the middle. Quick pass to Lowry. Jostled off the puck. And that one's turned away. And he slides it quickly to Olivier. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Here's the pass. And that goes off the face of the goaltender.
Miller's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Through center along the wing. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kulikov. Denies that opportunity. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
Ooh, that was big time. Scooped up along the wall by Niederreiter. And now it's grabbed by Kulikov. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And now he moves it quickly to Heinola. Oh, what a big-time stop by Kähkönen. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
Handles the puck. Oh, just wide.
Oh, he's hot after that miss. You have to hit the net at the very least and create some opportunities for your teammates, even if it's a second shot. But walking away with nothing, that's a massive gap.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Florida's got a 2-0 lead. Taken by DeMello. Receives the pass. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Kähkönen.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great...
Scores!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned.
Florida's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. The Panthers win the faceoff. Puck dumped in. Moves it to Kovacevic. Slides the puck ahead to Verhaeghe. Takes a whack but still hangs on. Quick feed to Kovacevic. And now it's over to Gore. Oh, Tropper saved by Hillebuck. Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Florida's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And there it is! They look pretty dialed in between the pipes. Cheryl picking up that shutout.
Yeah, and it was a tough one as well. A lot of shots came his.
We're here in the Everglades inside the Sunshine State of Florida. Some people think it's Gator country. This is Panther country now. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Predators start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Puts one on net. Stopped by Bobrovsky.
Just a fantastic save through traffic here, James, and this is why goaltenders practice all the time, tracking and with players net front. You got to be able to find the puck at a moment's opportunity, and he finds it and makes the save.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Here's a short pass to Ekblad. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Evangelista. Poked away in the offensive end. The Panthers look to start the transition game. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Turns it away on the slap shot. Takes the pass. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Verhaeghe. Takes control of the puck. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. And he catches that one with the glove. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Florida's been excellent up to the midpoint of this season, James, and let me tell you, when you're playing well and you're connected, you're feeling good, you're motivated, you don't have to manufacture energy, so they'll want to hold this down the stretch where everyone knows it gets physical, you get tired, and it can be a grind.
The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall, and that play's broken up. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone, and now he moves it to Reinhart, and that's picked off. Shot! Glove saved by a Noonan! Sissons gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Nashville's got the win off that draw. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Verhaeghe's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Florida's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. From one point man to another. Stamkos and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Verhaeghe's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Quick pass to Novak. Puts it on net, and that goes off a player. And he hangs on to the puck. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, what a glove save! Wow! They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Florida's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. He grabs the puck here at the point. Back to the blue line. They score! And they convert with the man advantage. Florida's still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Nashville's won the faceoff at center. What a hit against the wall there.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Panthers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Florida's won the faceoff. Tees it up from the blue line. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. The Panthers have it against the wall. Puck moved over to Novak. Shot from the back end. Can't get it to go.
Now you're taught when you're young to follow through low, and when you're trying to get the puck off quick, sometimes you follow through high, and that's exactly what happened here.
And that doesn't reach the net. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Wicked stop. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Such an impressive save, James, and I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. The Panthers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And he comes up with it. Florida's got it in their own zone. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. That's a solid check on the play. Now a quick pass to Ekblad. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Dumps it in. Takes the puck behind the net. Stones him with the blocker. And the keeper's going to play it. Kapanen's crossed the line and is on the attack now. First period nearly in the books here. Shakes off the coverage. Moves it to Barkov. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Kachuk's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. "20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Being a fan pays big dividends with Home Points, our exclusive fan loyalty program. Download our free app today and start earning great rewards.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Nashville's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
Quick feed to Barkov. Battle along the wall. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Sends it ahead to Reinhart. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Stamkos. Nashville's across the blue line. Takes the feed. Oh, what a save in front.
Bobrovsky's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Florida's got the puck here in the open ice. Shot! Puts it wide of the net.
Well, and you can see the frustration. You're not going to get a better look than that, James. The goaltender was aggressive, challenges, and he just misses it wide.
Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Suter's hauled down. Penalty on the way. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. And the officials will pass the sentence here.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
This team is aware that their penalty kill is ranked toward the bottom of the league. It's something they've been actively working on to improve. And, you know, with the confidence that they showcase, they might be able to turn this thing around and shut down this power play right now.
From the blue line. Denies him. He got all of it. Too much congestion in front. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Rings the iron. Florida's got possession of the puck. Dishes it off. Sends the pass over. And that's off target as it hits a body. Picked up along the wall by Novak. From the slot. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that primetime scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it. He misses the net.
The Panthers have it now. Florida's gained the line and into the zone. And that one gets big air over the net. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. The Panthers have it in the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Kovacevic. Kulikov's got the puck from the back end. Gets in front of it for the block. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Along the half wall with the puck. Point blank, stopped by Bobrovsky.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
He was totally locked in on that play.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger. Verhaeghe's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And there's the save. Florida's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
PK is a skill set, James. You have to have the ability to read and anticipate, and they did an effective job, and they got some huge opportunities.
Misses wide.
He gets all of his weight behind that one. He just rips it high over the net.
Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. My goodness, what a save by Bobrovsky.
Oh.
And there's the whistle icing the call. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Panthers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Can they take advantage after winning that draw?
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Oh, he scores! The veteran Ryan Suter! The Predators have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within one.
And he slides it quickly to Kerfoot. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Gourde. Nice zone entry from the left. Pushes it across to Pearson. And now it's to Kerfoot. And he slides it quickly to Suter. Slides it to Barron. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Cheryl, the name of the game is winning, but you got to think ownership's loving these packed houses night after night after night.
Show me the money, James. The concessions are lined up, and you can certainly see the colors of the team being worn by all of these people in the seats. You got to believe this franchise is pretty happy.
Here's a short pass to Gord. Poked away at center by Suter. Uses the force on that hit. Passes it over. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Oh, great read on the play. Here's a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder, ready to bring you the action. The third and final period is officially underway here. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Nashville's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
Penalty coming up here.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Looks to set up at the point now. The Predators will play the puck from behind the net. Quick shot. Oh, glove save and a beauty. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. The Predators win the draw on their own end. They move the puck out of harm's way. Can't maintain possession. Kachuk's got it on the offensive end. Denies him with a save. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And a successful clearing attempt. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Fires it on net. Great glove save. Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Panthers win the draw. Here's a chance, and he rings the post.
The Panthers get some emotion.
Trying to gain a step. He's in, all alone. He scores! What a beautiful play!
Well, everyone plays a role on a team, and this PK unit, the role was not to get scored against. Listen, you're trailing in the game. All you want to do is kill the penalty off. Instead, you wind up getting the equalizer. A huge momentum boost, and you can see the bench just explode when they score the goal.
Blocked in front. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? A chance out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. For Hagee's stick handling in his own zone. Here's a blast. And that shot dies in traffic.
Shen's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Here's a chance. Stopped with ease. The Predators have possession shorthanded. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Reinhart. Sends it over. They score! On the power play, they make it count.
Well, they use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP.
Lots of time left in this period. The Panthers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Shot! Oh, there's a great stop by Bobrovsky. Great reach by Jankowski. Moves it over to Holmberg. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender. And he takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Nashville's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Kulikov. Moves it quickly over to Kapanen. Here's a shot. Goalie with the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Florida's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Nashville's got it in the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Novak. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Marchessault. Excellent stick work on the play. The Panthers looking against the half wall. The Predators take possession in the defensive end. Oh, he'll feel that one. Scooped up along the wall by Forsling. And he takes the pass.
Ekblad's had a great game offensively, James. He's been all over the ice, really buzzing around. A reason why he's got 3 points.
Puck picked up by Josi. Now a quick pass to Marchessault. With possession along the wall. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that 1-goal lead. Now the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
The Predators will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Slides it quickly to Corrali. Sends a pass in front. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick pass to Kerfoot. The Panthers will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Down the right side and into the zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Josi's lugging the puck. Moves it to Evangelista. Puck grabbed by Kerfoot. Makes a save again.
Well, he has been under siege.
Scores! And we are tied! It's a new game here in the third!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor.
Barkov's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. On the attack along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play by Barkov. Great pressure to force the turnover by Barron. And he takes the feed. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Shuts him down.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. All sorts of pressure here in the up. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Panthers take control of the face-off. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. Looks to pass it to Gord. Moves the puck along the half wall. Gets in front of it. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Edmonton's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. The Panthers aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Passes on over to Holmberg. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Extra attackers out on the ice. They're hungry for a goal here. Feeds it over. Fires to the empty net. To the empty net. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. And he keeps possession. Goaltender is now at the bit, and one last save. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
An aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to find ways to win.
Listen, James, when you're winning games, it's easy to have buy-in, right? Everything's working for...
Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Panthers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Florida's on the attack, and he makes a stop with the glove.
Rodrigues has been great to start this season. I mean, he's got an excellent save percentage. His team's been winning games, and he starts another one with an incredible save.
The Panthers will play it in their own end. Quick shot! Makes the save on the slapper. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And now he tries to get it across to Draisaitl. Fires it! That's blocked. And it's a quick pass to Ekholm. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And that's just out of reach. Edmonton's on the attack. The Panthers have it from their own end. Takes a bump but hangs on. Quick feed to Arvidsson. And that slides right out to center ice. And he slides it quickly to Ekholm. Moves the puck. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to Reinhart. And he totally whiffs on that one. And a great save.
Rodrigues able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Edmonton's looking to break out. And now he angles it across to Arvidsson. Looks to get the puck over to Verhaeghe. The Panthers take it along the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kulak. Oh, he's cooking now. And makes the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
There's always a lot of anticipation when you're playing your former team for the first time. Listen, you're friends with a lot of the players that are on the ice. You know their tendencies. But when you step on it, you are enemies. And you got to find a way to have the upper hand, because at the end of the game, guess what? You want the bragging rights.
More than half the period has expired. Still scoreless in this one. Nice job tying up his opponent. Taken by Kulak. And that's blocked. Takes the feed from the left side. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Kulikov. Grabbed along the boards by Kuraly. Picked off by Oshie. Moves the puck over to Nurse. Here's a short pass to Oshie. And that's broken up. Look at this. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Broken up at center by Kuraly. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner.
Join our
second period set to get underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Florida's struggling with the puck throughout this game, James. I mean, they've mismanaged the puck. There's no communication or connection. They're going to have to shore that up. I mean, this is still a scoreless game. They have a chance. They just have to figure out how to correct it.
The Panthers come up with a defensive zone draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Back to the point it goes. Huge steal in his own end. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Oh, what a stick save. Lets it rip. Big time glove save by Rodrigue. The Oilers played along the boards. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Florida's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Kulikov. Quick pass to Barkov. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Dishes it off. Good solid check and he loses control of it. And that goes off a body. Slides it diagonally to Kulak. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Here comes the call.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
The first penalty kill of the game for this group here, and we know their penalty kills rank toward the bottom of the league, but this group's got a lot of confidence, a lot of energy. They just might be able to shut down this power play unit.
Angles it over to Ekblad. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Rodrigue's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Cheryl, the name of the game is winning, but you got to think ownership's loving these packed houses night after night after night.
Show me the money, James. The concessions are lined up, and you can certainly see the colors of the team being worn by all of these people in the seats. You got to believe that this franchise is pretty happy.
Moves it to Forsling. Glides along the blue line. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Kane. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Oh, can't get it to go.
Well, and it's a good scoring chance. It's a quick release shot, but unable to convert.
Denied that one. Pinned up along the boards. Kane's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Nugent Hopkins. Trying to gain a step. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Right on the doorstep. Denies him on the play. Scores! The defender put it into his own net. Edmonton's got a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
And it's been an ugly one, hasn't it, James? I mean, they're lucky to have the lead.
You said it.
They have not had the puck on their stick, and this is a real deflator for their opponent.
Denies him with the save. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Florida's going to start with the puck in their own end. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Unleashes a cannon. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Hyman. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Here's a short pass to Skinner. And that's picked off by Nurse. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Florida's won the faceoff. Slides the puck to Kane. And he slides it quickly to Henrique. Florida's grabbed a hold of the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Tremendous stuff by Rodrigue.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Barkov's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck scooped up by Forsling. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Puck picked up by Forsling. Moves it to Barkov. Shillington's got the puck. Into the corner, he takes the pass. And he takes the dish. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. McDavid's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Time to execute here on this power play. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Standing tall with the save. Quick pass to Ekblad. Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Gord's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the faceoff. Edmonton's got it, and they're on the attack. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Bobrovsky's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Moves it over to Gord. The Oilers can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
I like this PK, James. When one goes, you all go. Very aggressive, and look at the shots they got off of it.
Florida's had the shots tonight, but they cannot find that finish here late in the second period. Savoie's won it in their own end. Slides the puck across to Janmark. Feeds it up ahead. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Late goings of this period. The Oilers lead it 1-0. Savoie's won the draw at center. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Quick feed to Barkov. Wrists one. Oh, a clutch save. Whiffs on that. Picked off by Kulikov. Florida's in now. A chance in front. And just knocked off the puck on the play. And that's blocked from someone in front. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Anytime you're in the dying minutes of a period, you have to maintain your focus, especially when you're shorthanded. It's all about creating some momentum and killing the penalty.
The Panthers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And now he moves it quickly to Henrique. Florida's got the puck along the wall. And nearing the final minute of the second. The Panthers played along the wing. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Draisaitl's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Tkachuk's got it in the offensive zone. And stops that big bomb. Verhaeghe's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Florida's gained possession along the boards.
After the first power play unit was unsuccessful, the second unit will come on. They'll need to be urgent here as the clock is winding down, but there's still time to get one in. You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in a game.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Lets it go from the back end. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Florida's had their opportunities, but they still trail late in this second period. "40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Panthers are getting goalie, James, and this can be so frustrating. You're putting a ton of shots to net, you're getting great scoring chances, but you just can't find the back of the net.
Stop that one. Rodriguez got it, and I think there's a little strategy involved as he opts for the whistle.
Well, yeah, I think he needs a rest, but it's also about game management. Listen, the only reason why they're winning this game is because he has been electric and dynamic between the pipes.
That's a smart read with the 2 centermen tied up. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. McDavid's going off to the box for 2 minutes. They'll play some 4-on-4.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
The Panthers have it now. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Henrique's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Edmonton's got the win off that draw. Can't keep a hold of it. And that's broken up. Trying to clear. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
And a solid stop on the play there. Good use of the body on the play. Takes it at center. Moves it quickly over to Novak. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Florida's got it in their own zone. Oh, and here's the pass. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Edmonton's got possession while undermanned. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. And the penalty killing unit doing work. Excellent kill as we're both back to even strength. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the call is.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
And they win the draw here in their own end. From one end of the blue line to the other. On the backhand! Fantastic stick save by Bobrovsky. Quick pass to Gord. And the long-range shot goes off target.
Sometimes when you're trying to get the puck off from a distance, in particular the point, you can do things like this and send it high over the net.
And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Kapanen. Gives them nothing in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming.
One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky. Big stop by the keeper. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Avoids the poke check. Sends it across. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bobrovsky. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, she's taken the puck now here inside his own territory. And we've got an offside with a faceoff looming. Barkov's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Florida's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Pass it up ahead. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. What a chance here. Sends it across. Oh, what a save. Quick pass across to Barkov. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puck exits the zone. Grabbed in the open ice by Hyman.
Reinhardt's almost out of the box.
Moves it to McDavid. The Oilers will play it against the boards. Tries to feed it over to Nurse. Solid shorthanded performance there as both teams are now back to even strength. Big time stop there.
Well, that's an effective PK, James. You have to know exactly how to read it, and its ability to anticipate and have a great stick. Thought that their stick position was excellent.
The Panthers have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Dumps the puck in. The Panthers gain possession. Sends it quickly to Verhaeghe. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Edmonton's ahead 1-0. The Oilers win the draw.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Here they are on the attack. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Slides it over to Trouba. Can't keep a hold of it. From the left side, takes the pass. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Tried the corner, but it goes off the side of the net. And turns aside the slapper with ease. And look, scores! And better late than never, right?
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game. And hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, many come.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Quick feed to Hyman. Shuts him down.
Bobrovsky's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Moves it quickly over to Draisaitl. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Just wide of the net.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Florida's got it in the neutral zone. All alone! Misses the net!
Well, and he had all kinds of time, James, and sometimes we have too much time, you can overthink it, and I think it's a product of that.
And a strong effort on that play.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
The Stars are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. Edmonton's won the defensive zone draw. Florida's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Kovacevic has got it in the defensive end. Oh, what a close save by Rodrigue! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A critical draw here. The Panthers win it. Puck grab by Kulikov. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Takes the feed at the point. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Oh, this is why you play the game, James. Dying seconds of the third period, and you get the go-ahead goal. That could be the game winner right there, and they're certainly celebrating like it is.
Florida's won the faceoff at center. Lets it fly. Denies him on the slapper. Denies him again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Rocks him into the boards.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering.
Picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Well, they finally see their winning ways come to an end, but I'll tell you what, I still like their effort out there. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Golden Knights start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Pass stolen in the open ice. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Slides it across to Eichel. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. The Panthers pick up steam and are on the attack. Easily turned away by the glove. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Florida's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Handles the pass. And that goes off course off a body. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And a nice save there as play continues. Kovacevic is taking it from his own end. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. And the defenders come up with the puck. Vegas moves it ahead. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And here's the pass to Verhaeghe. Point shot. Glove save. Somehow got a piece of it. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Vegas plays it against the boards. Big time save on a big time shot. Poked away. Good read on the play there by the keeper. Shot. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Jerseys, hats, keychains, you name it. Smartphone cases, they got you covered at the team store. Check them out online, or you can visit it just outside the arena. Open 7 days a week. And somehow he hangs on. Vegas is across the line and on the attack. Florida's got possession of the puck. Vegas has possession of the puck in the offensive end. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. Quick pass to Olofsson. And he gives it over to Brisson. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Poked away by Luosterainen. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Golden Knights have it behind the cage. Sidesteps the check. Handles that one. And that pass attempt is deflected. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. The Golden Knights are in transition. Quick pass over to D'Angelo. Comes up with the stop.
D'Angelo's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Sends a pass over. Oh, glove save by Samsonov. Now a quick pass to Hannafin. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Vegas has it in the offensive end. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Too many bodies in the way. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Vegas needs to reset after a terrible first period where they weren't able to manage the puck at all. You know the coach won't be happy, and they're going to have to find a way to refocus on the simple things. Pass execution and movement. That'll be everything as they move forward in this scoreless game.
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Now over to Barbashev.
Samsonov's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic...
And he scores! The Panthers' pressure and attacking is finally paying off here as they break through with a goal in period number 2.
And they figure out how to solve the goaltender as well, James, throwing everything at the net the first 2 periods here, and finally one breaks through.
Moves the puck down low. Into the corner of the attacking area. Log jam in front, that's broken up. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play.
Hannafin's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
Takes possession off the draw. Taken by Hurdle. Here's a short pass to Dorofeev. Moves it around along the half wall. Turned aside with a glove by Bobrovsky. D'Angelo's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Bobrovsky. Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock.
Oh!
They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Good read by the winger as the 2 centers tie up. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Passes it over. Picked up along the wall by Corrali. Moves it to Brisson. Poked away at center by Fabry. Takes the feed. Works it across to Kovacevic. And it's a quick pass to Fabry. Oh, and he stops that one. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Late goings of this period. Florida's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And now it's grabbed by Forsling. Oh, my, you could feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Shot! Oh, what a save with the glove by Samsonov. The Panthers have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Florida's got it in the offensive zone. And they'll dump it in. Feeds the puck over to Kulikov. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Denies him in front. Florida's got the puck against the boards. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Taken along the wall by Kulikov. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Well, there you go. We've played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. There we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Vegas needs to have a stare-down third period. What I mean by that is they have to be aggressive. They're still in a close game, but they haven't generated enough shots. They have to change that mentality here in the third period. They have to attack, they have to shoot, and they have to finish if they want to get back in this game.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Completes the pass, but all sorts of pressure here. Vegas takes hold of the puck, and the puck's kicked free. And now he passes up to Reinhart. Blazing in on the breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. And he said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room. Florida's got a lead in this game predominantly because of that second line and the offensive production that they've had in this game. There's a lot of motion. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Steps in front of that one. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Luosterainen's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Florida's taken possession in their own end. Luosterainen's got it along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Samsonov's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Florida's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Handles the pass from the right wing. Can't get it to go. Nice poke check. Pays it out from the point. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. The Panthers will kill off a few extra seconds now. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Moves it on over to Kapanen. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Hurdle. Takes the feed at the back end. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Hurdle's carrying it ahead. Puts it on net. Scores! And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net.
The Panthers continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Passes it to Luosterainen. Denies the slapper. Sends it over to Barbashev. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Novak. Takes that pass back at the point. They score! The Panthers have to be feeling good about the position they're in down the stretch now, Cheryl.
I'd take a 2-goal lead at the back half of the third period any day of the week, James. It's just about closing it out now, and that comes down to managing the puck and limiting any turnovers.
Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Whitecloud. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Shot! Oh, what a save by Samsonov! Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Samsonov's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Tkachuk. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by McNabb. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And that one's picked off. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Bats it out of midair. Knocked off the puck. Reinhardt's picking up steam. Odd man rush. Great glove save.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop. Olofsson's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Handles the puck. Florida's got it in their own zone. Breakaway. Huge save on the breakaway.
Oh, remember that save, James. Just remember it if they go on to win this game.
Wow.
Verhaeghe's stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
The Golden Knights really need a goal here. They scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, it will. It'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net.
The Panthers are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Maintains control of the puck. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Receives the pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kapanen. Big time stop. Quick feed to Forsling. Great reflexes, another save. Florida's got the puck here in the open ice. Kapanen's got it along the wing. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
With a comfortable lead late in the game, the penalty likely doesn't matter, but you'll want to kill the first few seconds and the clock all at the same time.
The Golden Knights will go to work here in the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. A solid effort tonight, but the problem is the same issue night after night. Just a few minutes of a breakdown, and it winds up costing them.
Well, and that's all it takes, right, James? Especially when you're not